Where the Ending Happens, by Griz Calderon. The living often wonder how he arrives. A soldier falls on a distant battlefield. A child takes her final breath in a quiet hospital room. An old tree collapses in the forest after centuries of standing. A whale sinks slowly into the dark waters of the sea. These moments happen in different places, under different skies, across oceans and mountains and cities. Yet he is there for each one. Those who think about such things imagine him traveling, moving from place to place with impossible speed. They picture him crossing great distances, rushing between endings so that none are missed. But he has never traveled that way. Distance belongs to the living world. It belongs to bodies that must move through space and time to reach what waits for them. The Reaper has never been bound to such limits. He does not chase endings. He exists within them. Every life moves toward a moment when it can go no further. It may come slowly after many years, or suddenly in the span of a single breath. The path that leads to that moment is shaped by the world of the living, but the moment itself is something different. When a life reaches its final instant, the world grows quiet in a way that few living beings ever notice. Time loosens its steady rhythm. The noise of everything that came before begins to fall away. What remains is a single point in existence, a still place between what has been and what will come next. That is where he is. He does not arrive there. He is already present, because that moment is part of the space he inhabits. If 1,000 lives end across the world in the same heartbeat, 1,000 moments of crossing are created. To the living, they happen all at once. To him, they are simply 1,000 quiet thresholds waiting to be tended. He does not divide himself. He does not hurry between them. Each ending becomes its own moment, complete and separate from every other. And within that moment, he stands as he always has, patient and steady. To the soul that meets him, there is never any sense that he has come from somewhere else. There is no sign that another life waits beyond the edge of their sight. For them, he is simply there. Just as he was for the first small creatures that vanished beneath ancient oceans. Just as he was for the giants that once walked the earth and left only their bones behind. Just as he will be for lives that have not yet begun. The living think of time as a river that carries everything forward. For him, time behaves differently. Endings do not flow past him the way moments pass for the living. Each one becomes a still place within existence itself, a quiet threshold where the living world releases what it can no longer hold. And wherever such a threshold appears, he is present. Not because he traveled there, not because he was summoned, but because that is where he has always been. Where the ending happens, he stands waiting, not as a shadow or a judge, but as the witness who ensures that no life passes unnoticed. It does not matter if the ending comes in darkness or daylight, in silence or in chaos. It does not matter whether the life was long or brief, gentle or troubled. When the moment arrives and the living world loosens its hold, the threshold opens. And within that still moment, the Reaper is there. He does not rush. He does not miss a single crossing. For him, the universe has always worked this way. Every ending creates a place where the world pauses. And in that pause, he waits. Because where the ending happens, that is where he is, the end.